Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
July 1st. The broken glass. And the vessel that he made of clay was marred in the hand of the potter. So he made it again another vessel, as seemed good to the potter to make it. Jeremiah 18:4.
The wound you thought would destroy your life may end up being a tool with which God blesses others. Louis Braille was born in France in 1809. His father had a workshop where he worked with leather, and Louis enjoyed watching him. One day, he picked up a pointed tool to imitate his father's work, but the instrument slipped and seriously injured his eye. The infection progressed so much that it affected his other eye, leaving him completely blind. In that condition, and for that time, being blind meant being completely dependent on others. Everyone looked at him and thought he could never amount to anything. However, he was like clay in the potter's hands, and although broken, he was still useful, and his condition could end up being a great blessing. Louis didn't give up. He studied intensely and began searching for a way for blind people to read. And after much effort, he developed the system of raised dots that we know today as Braille. Thanks to this young man, millions of blind people around the world have learned to read, study, and communicate.
Sometimes clay goes through painful processes it doesn't understand. Sometimes the vessel is ready, and yet it falls and shatters. Sometimes the heart shatters like glass, and we humanly think it's beyond repair. Yet, even in pieces, the clay remains in the hands of the divine potter and can begin to be molded anew.
There are trials that seem to ruin our plans. There are failures that make us think we are no longer good enough. There are mistakes we make that even religious people ostracize us for. And the glass in our soul shatters, and each day we feel only the futility of our lives. But they are fallen, useless as they see us, and as we consider ourselves, the potter's hands begin to join the broken pieces, and he rebuilds anew, and from those fragments he makes a new vessel, harder, firmer, more resistant, and more useful.
In the same way, the master potter wishes to mold and shape us. We must be in his hands what clay is in the potter's hands. Let us not try to do the potter's work. Our part is to surrender ourselves into the hands of the master potter to be molded.
Perhaps you see your life as broken, confused, or out of shape. Maybe trials have struck you so hard that you no longer understand what God is doing with you. Perhaps today God is taking something away from your life, correcting your character, breaking your pride, or allowing you to go through processes you don't understand. Just remember, the potter knows what he is doing, and he has a purpose. Every pressure in his hands has an eternal design. God rebuilds you, even though the process is painful, but the end result is supremely good. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.